Same concept, but John decides to switch his hands. And now he switches from the right hand in to the left hand in. So we're here. Very important is this. The second I feel him feed that right there, I feed it. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, right here. I feed it too. And I want to keep this elbow in. John puts the leg over the head. But John's right hand, you see, is a little shallow. So John loops his left hand through because he says, yes, and now he grabs his collar there. I clearly see that it's John's left arm. And now his right hand is out there for base. I want this elbow a little bit blocking this foot right here, okay? So now, if I walk my hips away and I bridge him, John's right hand post. But now I'm gonna walk my hips in. Because as you see, John's ability to hold on to my arm lessens because he's got no balance to the left. Does that make sense? So, a little bit more momentum, get off the back. Start with the right? Yeah, so John got sneaky, started with the right. Okay, I'm still here. I'm gonna walk my hips close to him, okay? And look, what? Yeah. So, start with the left. So now your left hand's through. Right here, I pinch. And what I'm gonna do is now, instead of rolling him as my hips come down, I'm gonna bridge my hips up, okay? And he's gonna roll, and I'm gonna walk my hips around so that I'll hopefully stack him. I go up. What happens is John will get stacked. Keep the leg over. There you go. And I want to do this one more time. My left leg is here. Now, if you notice, it's a figure 4 right here, because I'll let go of my collar because he didn't roll his back all the way. So that now I keep the figure 4. If he tries to extend his hips, I jam it. But one thing, whether from this side or the other side on the previous, you need to do this right here. And I'm gonna roll him up right onto his neck as I pull this out. Drop this through. What you're trying to do is you're trying to stack him. Now we're here. Same thing. Grabs. Yes. Now he walks his hip right next to me. Okay. And now he bridges, turns the hips, walks his feet away, and stacks. Yes. Pick your right foot up so your right knee is blocking my hip. Go to the shoulder. Here. Just hand on my shoulder. Yes. Slowly stack. Pull that arm up. There you go. Okay. Sometimes, if they're really committed to that arm bar, they're not gonna fall to their side. If they're committed to that arm bar, they're gonna roll to their back because that's the only way to finish it, okay? So from here, I'm gonna walk my hip in, and I'm gonna right here. I'm still holding on, if you see, okay? I don't wanna fish for this right here. I wanna find his shoulder and get on his neck right here. Because now, as I roll him up, I'm gonna be able to pull this out. Here. And you get to the side. Does that make sense? Sometimes.
Is John able to pull his leg out into the triangle there?
No, because my head's trapping. If my head doesn't trap it, maybe, but he won't get a triangle. It's too stacked. His hips are too compressed. Because my right knee serves as a way to kind of jam up his hips. Okay? So one more time. You actually. We go here, my elbow's here, elbow's tight. I'm like, okay, so it's left hand. I go 1, 2, 3. It's right here. Now look, in this situation, very important to control your wrist on this arm, or your figure 4. Because this leg is the problematic leg. From here, I can either begin to stack them up, John, can you get a triangle? Can your left leg move around my head?
No.
Can your left leg move around my head?
But it still wouldn't really be a triangle.
It wouldn't be a good triangle. Okay. If we go back to this scenario and I notice that he's kind of already, because this is already disassembling his arm lock, I have a figure 4 here. I'm still holding on. We're here, and I'm gonna step over, I'm gonna apply my hip.
Yeah, that's
Because now, you can't really extend anything, okay? So now begin to hold our arm out. Now look where you wind up, north-south matrix. Then maybe I go here, okay? Done. Do it, and then we'll be the last stretches. Did you do a jump?
Yep.
Jumped up the long way.
Oh my, I'm down?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Now here, and then I go. You watch his hips next to me. No, 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 no. Walk your hips to my hip. Yes, yes. And now, bridge. Yes. Walk your hips out. Yes. That's the way it's gonna go, because I'm gonna be like, yeah, I'm still gonna finish it. Yeah, put that elbow down. That left. Across my throat.